in a relationship rut. Your relationship is stale and old and you don't know what to do about it. Well, I'm Allison, I'm your food therapist, and I have the recipe to solve that problem for you. All you need to do is go into the kitchen with your partner and make my pumpkin bread pudding. When you make this recipe together, you will solve that relationship rut problem and get back on track to being happy and healthy together. It involves 3 simple steps. The first step you need to do is both of you need to be in the kitchen and need to decide what kind of rut you're actually in, right? So that's how you know where to start. I've found that with couples, there are 3 general ruts that most of them go into, and they are the boredom rut, the sexless rut, and the emotionally unattached rut. So if you're feeling like your relationship's stale, like I said, you need to figure out which one of these you're in. If you're bored, that's easy to fix. If you're not having sex, again, that's easy to fix. Or the emotionally disconnected, again, when you're making this recipe together, it's all going to be solved. So once you've figured out what kind of rut you're in, right, then you're going to start with making this dish together. So you're going to mix together all of your wet ingredients that I have had put in this bowl here. And your wet ingredients include cream, milk, butter, sugar, eggs, a lot of that pumpkin that you're going to put in here. So I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of, let's see if you can see it. But anyway, so these are all my wet ingredients. I'm literally going to combine it here with my bread. I like to use day-old stale bread. Again, I like the metaphor of your relationship being stale, but you know, to combine together with the cooking therapy. But it's a great way to use up old bread too. So I have this old bread here. Here's what I got. Bought this yesterday for French toast, and now I'm going to make bread pudding. Okay, so you cut up the bread, you're going to put it in the bowl, and you are basically, literally going to combine this together. Then you're going to bake it in a 9x13 baking dish for approximately 30 minutes until it's done. Okay, so we got our ingredients mixed together. Now here comes the fun part. You're going to put it in the oven, it's going to bake, and you're going to talk about how to fix this rut problem that you're in currently. Okay, so like I said, if you're in a boredom rut, you need to shake things up. You need to come up with a couples what do I call it? The couples bucket list, which is a great way to try new fun activities together. And while you're making this dish, come up with that list, write them down, and start getting out there and doing those activities together. Similarly, if you are in a sexless relationship rut, that's easy to fix too. Come up with a fantasy list. Start talking about what are some things that you would like to try or you haven't done together. Write them down and start doing those together to shake things up. Now the third one about the emotionally unattached rut, again, it can be a little bit more personal in that it could be that if you're dealing with something on a personal level, you're bringing this into the relationship. So you need to own that. And if you're struggling with something, either seek outside help, getting your own counselor, or talk to your partner about ways that they can help you through this struggle. Because if you don't love yourself and you're not feeling great about who you are, you're going to bring that into the relationship and it's going to negatively impact the relationship. So that's all you got to do. So while this delicious bread pudding is baking, you can talk about how to solve your rut problem, and then the two of you can get over this problem together. Please give this a try. I cannot wait to hear how it turns out. Give me a thumbs up and be sure to follow my channel so you don't miss any of my cooking therapy, and I'll see you next time.